This type of Yerushalmi Maseches Meiser Sheni in the article Ozva edition on Daf Zayin Rav. 3 lines before the Mishnah, towards about a page, there's a header in the article Hadmai Nichnas V'Yotzei. In the Vilna, it is at the two dots at the top of Yuzayin on the base, the header Amar B'Zira. And in the Mishnah we had said that the regular Meiser Sheni can, once it enters Yerushalayim, cannot leave Yerushalayim, but the Mai can go, well, unless it comes Tomei, but the Mai can be taken out of Yerushalayim again. So the Gemara says, Amar Rabbi Zira, Bab Pirshin Tefulin L'Dmai. Not so fast. It's only fruit which is Tevel L'Dmai, and you're taking out Meiser Sheni. So we don't say Kontum Mechitzos, so it was because it's Demai. But Demai Atzmo, but if you Meiser Sheni, which was separated from Demai and it went into Yerushalayim, then you can't take it out. Kvatofsu Mechitza, it's very seized by the Mechitza, and therefore it can't be taken out of Yerushalayim. Okay, Halacha Dalit. This is Mishnah Zayin. There's also a different Mishnah. Mishnah Zayin, Mishnah Ches. Ilan she'omei bifnim, another chutz. You have a tree which is inside Yerushalayim, and the trunk is inside Yerushalayim, and the foliage extends outside Yerushalayim. Omeid lachutz, or it's outside Yerushalayim, the trunk, another bifnim, the foliage extends into Yerushalayim. Beginning bifnim, take a plumb line. It's hard to do a plumb line up from the wall, but theoretically, nowadays you use a laser level. What's inside, what's opposite the wall, and inside it's like inside. What's opposite the wall and outside the wall, but if you have out presses which are built into the wall. They built the Yerushalayim says the derech was to build into the wall. I'm not sure it was actually the derech, but whatever the case may be. But they open up into Yerushalayim, and their main cavity is outside. Or they open outside. To the outside, and the main cavity, the room is on the inside. Shamarim says hakol kalifnim in both scenarios. So, like inside, of course, the Meiser Sheni answers that area, can't redeem it. Basil says no. Miknei kalifnim, kalifnim. The same idea, the plumb line. It's divides it from in the wall and inside. It's inside. Miknei chama chutz, and the outside is like the outside. It was not specified in this Mishnah. Perhaps the Gemara is going to specify it. Is it the inner surface of the wall or the outer surface of the wall? From the Mishnah itself, we can't tell. Similarly, halashakos, the offices in the Beis Hamikdash, which are built into the Kodesh, open to the outside. Tochan chol, since they open to the outside, the inner cavity is chol. Gago same kodesh. The roofs though are kodesh because their gag is inside the azora. So this is not that exactly like Basil, of course, but evidently Basil distinguishes between Meiser Sheni, where we do use plumb lines, and the Azora, where we don't use plumb lines. The Bavli in Psachim that pei Bav says that which the Gag is kodesh is when the Gag is flush to the Azora. The Barabais is built in a succession of hills, so it's possible that the Gag of a Lishka built outside the Azora will be flush with the Azora inside. But if the gag of the roof of that lishka was higher than the Azora or lower than the Azora, so gagin valios lo niskachu. As long as it's not flush with the level of floor, itaka does not have to the Azora. B'nuyos b'chov, to build on the outside, upsuchas kodesh, and open to the inside. Tochen kodesh, then the cavity is kodesh. Gagu senchol, and the gag. Okay, so it's not flush with the chomas. It's not in Azara. It's not. It's outside the Azara, obviously. So the Gag is Chol. B'nias b'kodesh ubachov, they're built into both Kodesh and Chol. B'sil Kodesh and Chol, and they're open to both Kodesh and Chol. Okay, prime examples after the Beis HaMoked, which is built from both Kodesh and Chol, and Lishkas HaGozis, which are built in both Kodesh and Chol. Tochan Begagel, same inside them and their roofs. Mikinei Kodesh Kodesh V'la Kodesh, that which is opposite. Again, inside the wall of the Kodesh is Kodesh, and that which is outside Chol is considered to be Chol. Okay, that is the end of the relatively long Mishnah. Says the Gemara, Amar Rabbi Lezer l'chumrin. So in the Lab changed the gears here in the Gemara in the Yerushalmi based on the Gra. So the first change is it should be Tani l'chumrin. Okay, Tani l'chumrin. Then that means we have a brisa, the sefta. Ma'aser Sheni Perik Beis brisa B'Yukim says so. How the Beis Shama, that was Yerushalmi says that Beis Abadim, whether their openings is in when the openings whether the openings are inside or whether their cavities are towards the inside, everything is like the inside. That's l'chumra, and you can't redeem their Ma'aser Sheni, but not l'kula. You can't eat Ma'aser Sheni there or kachim kalim shlomi, which have to be inside Yerushalmi. In that respect, it's outside, like outside the wall. But Beis Hillel holds that opposite. They go with the plumb line issue. Plumb line principle. So is bein l'kula, bein l'chumra. Doesn't matter. Okay, so that is the first change in Girsa. Then the next change in Girsa is in not yet. Rabbi Yossi. First we have Rabbi Yossi. Tanya Rabbi Yossi. Maybe this is a change of Girsa. Yeah. Tanya Rabbi Yossi, Zu Mishnas Rabbi Akiva. Oh yeah, it is very different. Okay, so it should say after Tanya L'Chumein, it say Tanya Rabbi Yossi, Zu Mishnas Rabbi Akiva. Arm is going to Akiva. Avo Divrei Chachamim, but according to Chachamim, Bate Badim K'Leshakos, the Bate Badim are like the Leshakos. Hakol Holech Achar Pischein. So our Mishnah, which had a discrepancy between the principles of Beis Hillel by the walls of Yerushalayim and the Leshakos inside the Azara, that is Rabbi Akiva. But according to Chachamim, the Bati Batim are the Leshakos, and everything goes after where the openings are. And that is also part of the Tosefta there, evidently, this Machlekes Rabbi Akiva and Chachamim. Okay, and then the next part of the Gemara should say, Amar Rabbi Yoina. Rabbi Yoina said, instead of taking out the words Hadad, Tinin, Tamon, Bate Abadin should be Schem Lifnim. The the olive presses, which have the opening inside, the chalon lachutz, and their chalos on their cavities on the outside. Mikinei chom lifnim. Opposite the wall is like inside. Mikinei chom lachutz. Opposite the wall and the outside is like the outside, and it should be not shochtim sham kachim kalim, because you can't check kachim kalim outside Beis HaMikdash. Even in the rest of Yerushalayim, but ain't ochlim sham kachim kalim. You can't eat kachim kalim there because it's considered to be outside Yerushalayim. So he evidently argues on what we just said. There you go after the Pesachim. I think we might have a different change of gears here as well. Something here. Let me check the road itself because Yerushalmi is very confusing. Yeah, so Rabbi Yonah is going to explain, and the Gra actually puts in the words here, Rezul Chumrin again. So we're coming to explain what the Chumrin means, and it's basically what we said before, right? That Rabbi Yonah Bate Bottom She B'Chein Lefnim Chulei. The words to Hodot Niyat extra. Bate Bottom She B'Chein Lefnim Chulei B'Chutz. Miknei Chayma. And that right? The cars behind the wall outside can't catch a kalim. It's like outside, and also you can't still can't. But since it's open to the inside, you also can't redeem Meiser Sheni there. Right? The whole is very confusing here. Let me go back to the Leib Yerushalmi, and let's do it from there because it's I'm going to read it straight. Okay. Again, Rabbi Yonah explains. Bate Baran Shebischem Lifnim V'Chalon Lachutz. Yinei Chom Lifnim K'Lifnim. Yinei Chom Lachutz K'Lachutz. Ein Ochlin Sham Kachim Kalim. You can't eat Kachim Kalim Kil Lachutz. Not Kilifnim. It's not Ein Sham Kachim Kalim Lifnim, but Ein Ochlim Sham Kachim Kalim Kil Lachutz. V'lo Podium Sham Ma'aser Sheni. But on the other hand, you can't redeem in those Bate Badi Ma'aser Sheni. Kilifnim should be, obviously. Right, because Lachutz good. Pischein Lachutz. If the door openings are the outside, the chalon lifnim and the cavities on the inside, migenei chomel lachutz opposite the wall and towards the outside. Migenei chomel lifnim opposite the wall towards the inside, like the inside. Ein ochlim shom kachim kalim. You can't eat kachim kalim there. Kil, not kil lifnim, but kil lachutz. Below podim shom ma'aser sheni, and you can't redeem that ma'aser sheni just like kil lifnim. Okay. So that's how, again, that goes back to the pshat in the Mishnah, not according to Rabbi Akiva, not according to Chachamim, not according to the Chachamim, who hold that the Bate Badi Melishko said the exact same din, that everything follows the Pesach. Okay, I think that brings us to Chav Ches Amud Aleph. Yeah, and the next part is actually, and some of these changes are in the art school, not as many as we would like, but anyway, now up to the next part ahead in the art school, but just because we're going to leave that for tomorrow. It's a shame.